Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video, and today we'll be talking about Boss Rush event just dropped. Onto the JB site we've been talking about for the past few days. So if you missed out on some details, well, you don't need to really watch this one because this one's going to give you all the details. So as you can see here, it's very clear what you need to do. This is the beginning with the worm and all these other FFBE type bosses. Well, and they're like throwaway bosses. Then the next one is intermediate, which is going to be a little harder because the bomb trial is there. Then also, of course, the last difficulty, advanced. The only thing you really probably need to worry about is advanced. All these other ones are not going to be that difficult. So each difficulty has 5 stages. As you can see, there's 5 bosses per wave or per stage. And well, I mean, that's about it, right? So as you can see here, it's gonna be a little annoying because for every mission, you can only use 5 units. Can't use any items, and also no deaths. The no death thing is gonna be a little annoying because, I mean, for the first 2 parts, it's not going to be a problem. But for the last one, having no deaths is going to be a little bit of an issue. At least, oh, of course. The mission for no deaths in this one is the next STMR ticket. Of course it would be, right? Of course it would be. Yeah. So, looks like they. So, what I just discovered, actually doing this guy because I didn't look at this. As you can see, there's a 1 there, so this is only the first level, and then there'll be another one and another one and another one, I guess, which makes you like go like right into the next one, I believe. So once you go in here and when you beat all the bosses, all these other missions will probably get unlocked. Is my prediction. I'm not gonna do them. I'm not gonna do them here because I want to do them on stream. So if you want to watch boss fights on stream, go ahead and check that. My Twitch channel will be in the description of the video. So once you beat all the stuff, now I'm not sure if it's going to show up, but unfortunately it's not guaranteed with those green tickets. Oh, here it is. So it's not guaranteed, unfortunately. With those green tickets you get, it's a gotcha. So in order to get Zenadia, you have to be pretty damn lucky. That's why your STMR is pretty good. That's why the unit is pretty good, because it's not guaranteed. Because if it was guaranteed, she would not be nearly as good, right? So unfortunately, if you gather all the tickets from this entire event, you might not even get one of her. You might not even get one. That's a bit of a negative thing. Yikes. And I'm not going to go in full in details on what teams you need to bring with you because I want you guys to figure that out on your own. But here's like a template, because 2 tanks, relatively geared. This one's dodge, of course. This one's relatively all geared for magic support, and also a healer, and a DPS that can do fire and ice, which honestly doesn't. The first 2 doesn't matter, but this is for like the advanced stages. So she can do fire and ice, which is against the bomb trial, which is going to be the most troublesome, besides the bird trial, I suppose. So this is a nice template for the advanced. Move it around, whatever you want to use, whatever units you have. You don't need to use Calmia, of course. She's just there because of, HP barriers. So that's that. Not much else does need to be said. Let's just go into the first stage at least. Although I do need to adjust my team around a little bit, I suppose, because of the 5 unit rule. So opponent's gonna have to go. Opponent's gonna have to go bye-bye. So I'll just show you the first part because this guy is really short. So, do these not have the brake mechanic on them? No, this music, by the way, they like playing this on the stream a lot. Their own stream a lot. Yeah, where's the break mechanic at? So maybe like the last boss has the break mechanic or something? Maybe the last boss has the break mechanic, I'm not sure. So, all the missions done. And now we should... Okay, this is not real... Okay, this is how it's gonna be. This is not real boss rush, guys. So it's not like... You have to go... through 5 waves like I thought it was going to be. This is not a real boss rush. This is not real boss rush, guys. So... I guess... Putting your team together is not really that difficult after all. This is not a real boss rush. Because you're not chained to the team you're going to be using. You can use whatever you want. Okay. This makes it a lot less difficult, I believe. My estimation is this is not going to be that difficult because I thought I was just going to, you know, daisy chain you into 5 waves. It's not like that at all. It's just separate trials. So, with that in mind, this is not going to be that hard now, guys. These ones should still give you some trouble, but it's not... There's no boss, like, it's not locking you in. It's just doing it trial by trial by trial for 5 trials. It's not that hard. That's my estimation. Of course, I haven't done it yet, but we did the first part, and of course, this is the beginning. It's easy, but like, come on, they're not locking you in. This is not a real boss rush. If you play any games that have boss rushes, they don't let you go out of the boss rush area and go back in. I've played mini games, Castlevania on the DS. There's one of my favorite boss modes. It doesn't let you go out. You have to go in, and of course it's kind of similar where you can't really use any items. You go through all the bosses in the game. There's no pause or anything like that. So this is pretty strange. I don't know where the break mechanic's gonna come into play. Because it should have been. Did they forget about it? Anyways, there are some annoying features on the bosses like MP drain and things of that nature, so with no item, it's kind of like how Gumi does things over on the global side. People can relate to that one. So, not really sure what else to say because there's just not much going on. Like, let's find out where the brake mechanic is because I want to know. I want to know where the brake mechanic is, guys. By the way, if you have Pinellos, please level them and gear them. I'm going to be using them. Let's just bring this because this is not going to be that hard. So let's try and find out where the brake mechanic is, guys. Wait, what? Oh, now it's doing it. Now it's doing it. Now it's doing what we. So all that rant was for nothing, I guess. Now actually you have to get to fight them all like this. So it is like a wave type thing. I'm not really sure why it's in this format though, but. They did lay that out, I guess, literally. It's the battle 1, battle 2, battle 3, battle 4, battle 5, and it's kind of like, it builds up. So I'm assuming the brake mechanic is only going to be on the 5th one. Let's find out. I'm gonna pause this. Still no brake mechanic. The bosses aren't any harder. So I want to know Well, first of all, let's find out if you watch this far. I'm sure you're interested to know. Can you break the bosses? You can. Okay. I'm assuming you can't break the bosses that have the break mechanic then. But where are they at? 'Cause I don't want to know. I have to get to the last level, so let's pause this for a little bit. So this is the last boss of the beginning, and they still don't have the break mechanic, so I'm assuming that the easy one just doesn't have it. I tried looking for you with you guys, but unfortunately this isn't anything going on. Maybe they have to like activate it or something. Did they? Okay, well that shows you how hard this is. They literally died to Wall's Limit Burst. That's silly. So the break mechanic is not in the beginning stages, which is actually pretty good for beginners, I guess. I'm sure it's in there somewhere, or they just scrapped it entirely. It's either in there in the harder stages, or they just scrapped it. With that in mind, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. If you have any more questions, lay them down in the comment section below. I'll definitely answer them, of course, like I always do. And good luck trying to get Zenadia, because you're gonna need it. Remember, it's a gacha, it's not guaranteed. Sucks. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Watch all the way through. Type in hashtag break. Hashtag break will be the keyword for the ending of this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.